Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Uh, it's been a long time since I've actually just posted anything of myself. Um, for the last 6, 7 years, everyone who's pretty much known me is known I've pretty much been dedicated to being the best father I could possibly be. Uh, with that being said, I would like to tell you all that I will be launching my own podcast. Um, I've been going through a lot the last 6 years, the last 40 years, 41 years. Um, but this, and most importantly, the last 6 years since being a father, um, it's been it's been everything. It's been everything. Um, some sad times, tragic incidents, a lot of highs though. Probably the best gift I never asked for, and I said this a long time ago that I failed at a lot of things in life, and this was gonna be one thing that I wasn't gonna fail at. I was gonna be dedicated and be committed to making sure I do the best job that I could possibly do and be there for my child. Um, it's been great. Like I said, I wouldn't trade anything for the world. Um, Only thing I say is I wish I would have did it earlier in my life. Maybe I could have had another one. Um, but other than that, like I say this is the best gift I've never asked for. Um, and I just want to take this time out and just give you guys my opinions on how it's been. Um, give people some insight on what it's like being a single father. Um, get any type of feedback from people on what they might think. And I've always been told that there's no, there's no book to being a parent. It's pretty much how you see forward doing it and going about it your way. Um, um, that's all I can really say about that. I think it's a pretty easy job for the most part, other than financial situations and just timing, not really having enough time in the day to do what you really want to do and being able to take care of everything you want to take care of. But other than that, I've not really found being a parent to be challenging at all. Um, no, this hasn't been perfect. Um, um, there's been a lot of things that have happened, and we've had to just, you know, turn the other cheek to some things and just push forward and be there for my child the best way I can. She's just everything to me. Like she's my heartbeat. She's everything that I do. The only reason why I keep pushing forward every day. I just want to see her smiling and see her growing the way she's growing now. And like I said, I would never trade none of this. Um, but I'm not gonna just sit here on here and talk to you guys about being a parent as well. Like there's a lot of things that I have to talk about. There's a lot of issues going on in the world that I feel like I could give my opinion on and give people, some type of motivation on it, on how to live, how to get through troubling times. Um, give you guys some comedy in here. Of course, I know sports. Um, talk about the culture. We, I think, in these times right now, we're in a time where everybody is just so caught up on the negative. Everybody's just talking down on everybody. It's men versus women, women versus men, blacks versus whites, whites versus blacks, whites versus this, everybody versus everybody, blacks on blacks. Like it's just it's all it is, and I ju- I want to know if there's anybody out here who still genuinely cares about people, like trying to help people and seeing if they want to do better. Um, uh, I feel like some of my stories that I have to share, will help people guide themselves through their troubling times. And I know just from just the things that I've been through, like it's, a lot of people don't come back from these times. It's a lot of people aren't willing to deal with a lot of things and keep pushing. Like a lot of people push the button to end. They don't push the button to just keep going. And um, I feel like I have some stories and things that I could tell to you guys and make you guys feel better about what you got going on. And as a parent as well, like just as a single parent, if you're out there, um, help you understand and give you some motivation to keep pushing through your times as a parent. Um, I know I'm not the only single father out here in this world. I'm not the first. I'm not going to be the last. Um, but as a single father, we definitely need to stick together because it's not many of us. And I know we don't really get the assistance from the governments and stuff that they probably give to the others, and that is what it is. That'll be a topic to talk about, and it's just finding a way to keep pushing. And for me, this is just a lot of getting a lot of this stuff off, man. I walk around every day and I always talk about how I'm doing fine, everything is all right, I'm always good, and to be honest, everything is not always good. I'm not always in a good mood. Everything is not always all right. Like, um, and I'm not coming here to be. This is not a pity party. This is me just being open. Like this is me just being myself, telling you guys, you know, what I'm dealing with a little bit, what I see, um, and that's it. Like I'm not here. I don't want anybody to think that like this is oh he's just on here and it's a sympathy. Like he's what is he trying to get? No, this is for y'all really. A lot of people have always been asking me like, "What's your story? What's like? How do you keep pushing? Why do you keep doing what you're doing? How do you do it?" And this is here I am. I'm about to I'm giving it to you guys raw, um, the best way I can, and honestly, um, hopefully you guys will enjoy whatever I give you. I would love to get any type of feedback from you guys and give me your opinions on what you think, some thoughts. Maybe there's something you want to know about me that you never asked or want to know, and I'm here to give it to you. Um, it's just been a long time of a lot of things that have occurred, and I've had it on my chest and just didn't really know when was the perfect time to try to do what I wanted to do, say what I wanted to say. And somebody just told me there is no right time. Just turn the camera on, man, and just go. Just speak. And here I am. Um, so with that being said, I hope you guys have been watching my Facebook over the last few years because it's been just you see it. Like I'm dedicated to that, and I'm just more dedicated than ever. She just graduated from kindergarten a couple weeks ago, and it just took me back, like really, really just took me back far to when I was 6 years old and what I was doing when I was six. And I'm like, oh man, I'd already been in foster care by then. Like I hadn't even been think I hadn't seen my mother, my real mother, in at least a year at this time. I had never seen my dad at that time, up until that time. So like, it just hit me like knowing like I couldn't imagine just not being in my child's life right now. Like I couldn't imagine just being out here having other kids and just not being there for my child. Like I can't just fathom that. Just I couldn't fathom her being in this town that I live in, riding around every day and not being able to, not going to see her, not being in her life, like not at all, not even, not even nothing, just not like not even knowing of who my father was. I couldn't imagine that for my child right now. So that it just hit really hard, and like I said, just being a father, man, this is the best thing I've ever done in life. So I get the most joy just seeing this little girl grow up, man, and watching her smile, watching her grow, just watching her be independent more and more every day. Um, it means the world to me. Like I said, it makes my heart beat. I wouldn't change none of this. Um, I mean, there's certain things that I wish could be different, but as far as just being a father, there's nothing greater than this. Um, I see why LeBron wanted his son in the NBA with him so much. Do I agree he should be on the Lakers? No, not at all. I don't like it at all. I really don't. I don't like it one bit. But as a father as a father, like I applaud that. Like I applaud you trying to do whatever it is for your child to be successful. I applaud that. Um, and that's why I do what I do. Like, um, and I hope I know, I don't hope, I know most of the parents, that's why you do what you do. Like, you just want the best for your child. You always want to give them a better life than you always had. If that's not what you're doing this for, I don't got no type of respect for you at all. If you're not out here, if you're not putting your kid first before you, if you out here and thinking like you whatever it is that you got going on and you're putting that before your child, you out of pocket, and I don't got no type of respect for you at all. None. And like I said, I've never been I've said this. I've never been this the greatest person. I've never been I have best friends. I have good friends. Yeah, of course, of course. But have I always been the best friend? No. Have I always been the best man in my relationships? No. Uh, have I been the best son? No. Like the best student? No. Like I haven't been the best at anything. So I'm not gonna sit here, come on here, and talk to y'all and be talking like I'm perfect or I've done everything by the book or I'm just this holy person. None of that. No, 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 no. I've made my fair share of mistakes in relationships, in life, financially, just choices with vehicles, uh, choices with friends, uh, choices that I've made just in life. I've never been perfect on none of that. But all I know is I strive every day to try to do better. I can tell you that much. Um, a lot of people ain't even trying to do that. A lot of people ain't trying to do better. They don't want better for themselves. They want you to try to do better for them, but they ain't trying to do it for themselves. And uh, but yeah, it's if you're not living for your kid, then I don't really know what you're doing. I don't. I couldn't imagine just not being in my child's life at this moment, and I just want to thank God for bringing her to me, because I can't say what I really would be doing right now. I'm not. I mean, clearly, I've never been this this. I've never been a criminal or nothing like that. I ain't been no thug running the streets, living this thug life or nothing like that. Maybe at some point in time when I was in high school, yeah, I thought that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? But the older I got and realized, nah, it's cool for certain people, but it ain't cool for everybody. That ain't the lifestyle you want to really live. Because 9 times out of 10, there's only a couple ways to end up out of that, and it ain't good. Um, no disrespect to any street guys or anybody that's running the streets like that. You do what you got to do, and if that's how you getting it, that's how you getting it. Um, but I'm gonna just tell you that ain't the way. Not no more. Uh, but yeah, I'm just coming on here to let y'all know this is what I'm gonna be doing. I will be posting every week from here on out. We are trying to build this industry that I have trying to build. Uh, I don't know if I even mentioned it, but my my brand, my uh, my podcast, I'm going to be calling it Father Time. Uh, I felt like at this time of my life, over 40, um, my mind is just going through a lot of different changes. My body's going through a lot of different changes. Um, and I think, you always hear um, Father Time is undefeated. And I can honestly say, yeah. I'm starting to feel it every other day nowadays. The injuries, they last longer. It sucks. Sometimes I wake up and I ain't even did nothing, and my neck hurts, my shoulder hurts, and I'm like, I didn't even do anything. I just slept, and I felt like I just got hit by a tow truck or something. And the injuries they used to last about a day. Sometimes, before the end of the day, I'll be feeling better. Now I'm down for a week or two if I get hurt. So I felt like Father Time is just like, it's just the perfect title for what I got going on in my life and what I'm gonna be trying to give to you guys. And I just hope you guys will enjoy what I have to say. Watch, will like it, um, share with all your peoples, um, and hope to try to build something that people will, come to for motivation and laughs, um, get by your day at work, whatever, um, and vent with me on my time. Um, this would be my therapy as I'm going through my changes of trying to find new ways to uh, enjoy my time, my hobby. Most of you know I play ball. I love playing ball, but like I said, I'm getting to a point now where when I get hurt, these injuries, they don't just go away after a couple of days. So just trying to find something new to do with my time, and hopefully, I'll give you guys something that you'll enjoy, and we can have some fun too. Um, with that being said, I'm not gonna hold you guys up this time around. Um, I just want to give you guys something to listen to, and uh, be here with me on my journey as I, transform into something different. And thank you for watching. If you watched, if you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share it if you do. Uh, I will be launching on Instagram and Facebook just right now. I say I'm starting from the bottom. I have no other. This is all I got is this camera and my room. I don't have no mics and stuff and nothing like that yet. I don't have a studio. I don't have a production team behind me. Nothing. This is gonna be me every day until we get it going where we want to go. And with that, I hope you guys can help me with that, and we can keep it rolling. Um, I hope you guys have a great day when you watch this. After you watch this, if you have a great night when you watch this, or whatever you're doing when you do it, I hope you're having fun when you're doing it. And please comment. Uh, like I said, if you like, you know what to do. Share it. Put it on your whatever platform you got going on in your life. Put it on there, and let's get it. I'm coming. Trey Hawkins is coming to your earwaves live every week. Father Time coming soon. We out.